Hello, good evening, you guys. How is everybody doing this evening? How is everyone doing? Mm, I'm gonna let y'all start getting the notifications. Y'all, I'm so tired. Hopefully, we can get an hour out of me tomorrow. You guys, we definitely gonna do. We're doing. We're going to do a. Tomorrow we're gonna do all members live. So I'm gonna tell y'all how we're gonna start doing the members. Okay. I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna start doing the members. I see one person is in here. Hey, Miss Shan. How are you? Hey, Miss Teresa. Yeah, it's been a long day. Hey, Miss Keita. I'd say, hey, Mr. Parker. How are you guys doing today? How's everybody's day been so far? Hey, that dude. He said, let's get to it. Hey, Dennis, Leo. How are you guys doing? Hey, Gary. How are you? Vito, 410. What area code is that, Vito? What area code is 410? Or is that your birthday? Hey, DJ Sipsaw. Hey, Miss Gina. It's a rain. Where you at, that dude? Because it was looking like it. I think it rained this morning. Probably the reason why I slept so good. Okay, you're in Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore. Um, it looked like it was getting ready to rain when I was coming home. What's up, Dallas? A rainy night in Dallas. Hopefully, well, I think we got some of that rain already. I was just asleep. But I hope it rains tonight. I think they said it was supposed to rain one of these nights. Shout out to North Carolina. I hear the Carolinas are it's very beautiful. It's storming. Oh wow. I wish it was storming right now so I could be laying in bed. Don't y'all know how I love when it storms? And to hear the rain hit the roof is so therapeutic. Oh my God, when it's thundering real loud and raining, oh, I be running to get in bed. I be trying to hurry up, take my clothes off and run and get into bed because I love it just so I can close my eyes and relax. Hey, Black Money. You all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Hey, Joy Loves God. I didn't see you. It's raining like cats and dogs. Shit, I wish we get some of it. I think we got some this morning. Was it raining this morning down in the Delta, Sipsaw? I loves the rain, y'all. I love it when it rains. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Um, oh God. Okay, you guys, we'll get ready. Hey, Miss Michelle. Um, has anybody I'm gonna have to reach out to her. Has anybody heard from New to You? When I miss people, I know she's been working. I just want to make sure she's okay. Because when I miss people, I start getting worried. Um, yeah. Teresa, what's the 7? What does 7 mean? Keita says I get nervous sometimes because hold on, let me make sure all the security points. Okay, you guys. According to Blackwood News, shout out to Blackwood News, there has been a mass shooting over at the Lemoyne-Owen College. Oh, numbers game. Okay. Blackwood News posted 2 hours ago. There's a mass shooting near Lemoyne College in Memphis right now. Multiple people hit. Oh my God! Blackwood News is on the way. Stay tuned for live footage. So he made it over. College in Memphis. Okay, it's more like a private black college. It's also in the hood, of course. It's in South Memphis, over where Lemoyne-Owen Garden used to be. All that. Hey, Miss Mildred. Shout out to Blackwood News. It's in the heart of South Memphis. Okay.
And we live. Oh. Look. We're live outside the Lemoyne-Owen in the neighborhood park. It had nothing to do with the school.
Okay, he's saying. Okay, so let me stop.
Channel 13.
Okay, so he's saying that it had nothing to do with the school. It's in the neighborhood, which the neighborhood is in the hood with all the gangs and stuff at. That is definitely the heart of South Memphis. So it's over there by the Lemoyne-Owen School. Okay.
Gonna go live right now. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the school up there.
Hold on, Blackwood.
Yeah, Hero Fix TV. Thanks for the cash app. Okay, G Money. I got you. Okay. Michelle says, yeah, please do pray for Memphis. Nene, thank you, Nene, for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. Thank you, G Money, for clarifying that. Hey, Miss Muffin.
We are just outside of this, just to give you an idea of where we are. Go back around this way. I'm going to ask you what we're seeing. The police are keeping us back. I'm going to ask you so I can see exactly what you're looking at, what you can see there. So just coming into this area, it's hard for me to get to this point. As you heard Jack say, police right now have a huge area of Lemoyne-Owen College and the street around the block off. Now, just a little bit, this is a residential neighborhood. A lot of people back to you. Let me get in my mob mode, y'all. Hold up. They did say, hey, police said they finna get them drones active in the city, y'all. No cap. That's a huge thing going on with a lot of these police precincts. I know Bartlett has them, but MPVA, they finna get active with the drones, man. It's finna get crazy, y'all. So, hey, that's technology. But what's finna head on down here? Y'all know how we do. Let's go.
Hello, Kane Life.
Oh,
True
it happened down here.
Aquarius.
At the scene, we in the hood with it. Damn.
Y'all make sure y'all
She
hit that
crying.
like button.
Oh man, they must know him. Oh, it's emotion scene down here, y'all. Man. Ooh, that's a folk down here. No, I ain't going down here. Damn. They saying multiple people have been shot. I ain't going down there. Man, that's tough. I'm going down. I'm gonna hit the other way. Damn, there on the other side. Y'all know how we do.
Hey, the
Let me hold
realist
on, man. I'm finna get my mom gift.
He said, like, got it.
Hey, what's going on now? You good? Yes, sir. Come on, man. You finna head the other way. Let's go. How y'all doing? All right.
Hey, I am She Johnson.
Damn, man. Damn. School damn near just getting out to me. Yep. They saying 2 shot. Huh? You said 2? Hold on. Let me sit y'all that down right quick. Only on Black women. Yeah. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, the realist.
It's about to be an epic live. Y'all hold up. I feel here the other way. They got me somewhere.
Y'all, and let me just say this. Let me say this. That is a highly populated gang territory. That's definitely the heart of South Memphis. Okay, the college has always been over there. It used to be projects over there. They started trying to do some regentrification, but it's still the hood. Okay, it is highly populated with gangs. Okay, I digress. Let me continue on.
Hold on.
So that's the college right there, y'all.
Oh, yep. It was right here. Homecoming was right here. LOC shut it down. Hold on, Black women. Right now, multiple people have been shot.
Multiple people have been shot.
6 shot. Some people saying 5. Some people saying
They're saying
6.
5 or 6
Man.
people have been shot.
Let me stand so. Live at LOC. Let's go. Hey, look like what's he doing?
True and
Oh,
clearly.
I'm going up here.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Hold on, Black Widows.
That's Lemoyne Owen College. That's one of the private Black colleges.
Oh, what happened over there? Renaissance Center. Okay. Why they do it? Damn.
5 people hit, 2 dead, and 3 critical.
The Renaissance Center, y'all. Damn. People shot. So that's the name of the apartment, right? College Park. Yeah.
Those are regentrified,
Live at the NOC.
because it used to be the projects. We're gonna go back to that, but let's see what the news is saying. We'll go back to that, but let's see what the news found out. The news media, they don't be knowing much more. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. But we're gonna see if they know anything.
Police presence has gathered near Lemoyne College along College Park Drive. WREG sheriff officers there. And Shay, we understand Chief C.J. Davis is among the officers at that
Hey,
scene.
Holiday Tracks. I ain't seen you in
Correct.
a
Yeah.
while.
Hey, April. We are actually waiting here for a media briefing to start. Really, just any moment. We can see some of the information officers walking towards us at the moment. And so you're going to watch this live with us right now as we see everything kind of get together here in the Soulsville area, just a short distance really from Lemoyne College. We just received a statement from them saying that this incident we believe to be a shooting did not involve any students. Again, right now you're seeing a live picture of two information officers from Memphis police approaching us to give us some more information. So here they come right now, and we'll
Yeah,
is
is it
together.
choppy? Can y'all understand what they're
Okay, here they
saying?
come. Good evening.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
That's all good.
Give us 1 second. I'm so sorry.
And this is Lewis Brownlee, information officer with Memphis Police Department.
Hey, sorry. You guys hear us? Can you guys hear us?
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lieutenant Lewis Brownlee with the Memphis Police Department Public Information Office. I have preliminary information that I can't share with you at this time. At 3:32, officers responded to a shooting in the 900 block of College Park Drive. Officers located 5 shooting victims on the scene. 1 was pronounced deceased, 4 were transported. 1 female and 3 males. 1 of the males was transported critical, did not survive his injuries. So we have a total of 5 victims. 2 are deceased, 3 are listed as critical. The preliminary information indicates that there was some type of disturbance inside of the residence that led to an exchange of gunfire. We ask anyone with any information, call Crime Stoppers, 901-528-CASH. Also, if you have cameras in the area, you can connect to our system at connecttomemphis.org.
Did this spill out into the street at all? I know some folks were telling us there was a lot of action going on outside that Renaissance Center.
Everything right now indicates that it was contained inside the residence.
Do you have any idea of the ages of the victims?
All of them were adults.
What about the deceased male, female?
Male.
Male.
Don't have the exact ages at this time, but we will provide an update later on today once we do get the recording in. But thank you guys.
Anything people should be looking for? Any kind of suspect information?
It was contained inside the residence. So if you have video, you may show somebody walking up to the residence. We ask you to get that through Connect to Memphis. All right, thanks guys.
Oh wow. They said whatever happened, it happened in the residence. And it happened in the residence. And one person, when they got to the scene, one person was already unalived. The other person died on the way to the hospital. I think there was a couple females or 1 female, but it was 2 males that died. Okay. Why they didn't ask race? Probably because they feel like anything in that area is, I don't know. Maybe they being stereotypical. What's the word that I don't want to say racial profiling, but I guess they feel like whoever lives in that area, there's the it's a certain type or race rather. So I guess that's what I'm doing too. I'm profiling because I would think that being stereotypical. Thank you, Mr. Parker. I'm being stereotypical. Um, because I hope I'm saying that right. Stereotypical. Because I mean, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I feel like everybody that was hit up over there was black. I ain't gonna even tell no lies. Everything in that area black. And if they're white, they over there buying something. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I don't know nothing else to say. Y'all know I don't know how to do nothing but be real. I grew up in South Memphis. Anything moving over there is black. If it's anybody white over there, uh, they might have some mixed kids over there, or they over there trying to buy. Okay. Ashley says, Nene, I just read about it this morning at work. That is horrible. I hope he gets to share that young lady was going about her day at work. What happened, y'all? So, you guys, like I said, over around that area, they tried to regentrify that area because it used to be Lemoyne on Gardens and all of those projects for many, many years. Okay. Was over there. They called themselves tore a lot of those apartments and stuff down. They started trying to rebuild and make better apartments and better housing, right? I mean, it's still the same folks. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. I mean, the same people went back. Listen, I can make jokes like that. I grew up in that area, okay? So can't nobody be getting mad at me. That's my area I grew up in, okay? I didn't grow up. I grew up not far from that area. So I mean, it's still heavily gang infested and all of that. So I mean, but I hate that. I really do. I hate that. Young lady unalive by ex. He kidnapped her at work at Nissan and oh yeah, she tried to jump out the car. Talking about shooting on Soulsville. No, they got shot on Macklemore. Well, we already know what the deal is on Macklemore here. I don't like driving down Macklemore. I don't drive down Macklemore. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. If I end up on Macklemore, I got lost on the streets. Um, hey Harold, how are you? So, maybe some, but CSMC, maybe some. Who knows? Maybe the people, somebody was white, but I doubt it. Come see me in the Carolinas, Miss T. Y'all run the likes up. It's 200 people in here. We're talking about there is a mass shooting that happened around Lemoyne Owen School, right? That is a historical black college. That is a historical black college. Okay. And but it had nothing to do with the school. That's more than likely why CJ Davis was out there, because what they want to do is they want to ensure that people know that it was not the college. They don't want for African American students who wanted to go to a historical black college to know or to think that listen, listen, Lemoyne Owen is a really good college. The people, the two, Mr. and Mrs. Green, I grew up next door to them. Of course, we moved over there to Twinkletown when I was growing up. When we left South Memphis, but they worked at that college. One of them was a dean, the other one was a music teacher, okay? And they worked at that college for many, many, many years up until they died, okay? Um Rest their souls. I love Mr. and Mrs. Green because with them being teachers, even when I started having my kids, when I didn't understand a math problem or something like that, I sent them next door to the Greens, okay? And they would help them with their homework. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? So I don't want to scare anybody away. So if CJ Davis was out there, it's strictly because they don't want any negative connotations associated with Lemoyne Owen College, and which Lemoyne Owen is a good school, and and all of that is real expensive and all of that good stuff, okay? But it sits right in the heart of South Memphis, straight up in the hood. Okay, it sits straight up in the hood. But we have not heard about anybody getting hurt over there at Lemoyne Owen. You hear about more things happening to the students that's supposedly in the better area at the University of Memphis. Okay, you don't hear about nothing happening at Lemoyne Owen, probably because the people that live in the Lemoyne Owen area, they leave over there and go to the University of Memphis and do the crimes and then come back. They don't want to commit they don't want to commit the crimes around where they live at. So, they just okay. Y'all know I'm cracking jokes, but I mean it's a lot of truth to it, okay? But you don't hear about nothing happening to the students at Lemoyne Owen, okay? First of all, ain't nobody gonna come from out of their areas to come over to that area and try and do nothing to nobody. I'm gonna tell you something. With all due respect, if you grew up in South Memphis, if you grew up in the hood, ain't nobody in the hood gonna mess with you. If they familiar with your face, I grew up in South Memphis, okay? If they familiar with you, you grew up in the hood. Whenever I'm in South Memphis, I do not feel scared or anything, right? They ain't gonna bother you if they know your face. Hey, Savage. Y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure y'all hit the like button. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel, okay? But we was talking about shout out to Blackwood News. There was a mass shooting that happened around Lemoyne Owen College. And it didn't happen. They said it didn't have anything to do with the college, but we already know Lemoyne Owen sits. That's LMG. That's where all the projects and stuff used to be at. They tried to do regentrification, and they did. They made it look nice and moved the same folks back up in there. Okay, I mean, but I'm glad, I'm glad they fixed it up. Okay, so anyway, y'all, let's see what and which they should have, because nobody does, I'm not saying they shouldn't have. Don't y'all.
They don't know. Shout out to them.
And which I can't understand how nobody gonna be getting mad at me or talking, because look, I got a little ghetto in me. I grew up in a damn hood. I don't know how anybody could ever get mad at anything that I say. When I sit up and say I grew up in damn South Memphis, hell, I was walking around South Memphis before a lot of these little pissed asses was even born. So I mean, I understand. I don't let nobody talk about South Memphis. I can talk about South Memphis, but I don't let nobody else talk about South Memphis. Okay, not bad. I'm the only one that can talk about bad about South Memphis. Okay.
But y'all know how they do. HBCUs, all of them in the hood. So the hood's always right there right on the outside, man. Damn near every HBCU, man. The hood right there. Let's go. LG trying. Ooh, fuck out here. Let's go.
Yeah, that's where G training them from. Y'all, that's
Y'all
the
know me.
area that G training all of them are
I'd walk if
from.
I had to. If I had to, I'd have that brick wall. Come on, man. Look, everybody else back there.
So they got it looking good around that area.
Come on, man.
Okay, they fixed it up.
Let's go. Uh-oh. It was shooting out inside the house. Damn. It's an elderly house right here, y'all.
Yeah, that's
Just
it.
right here. Oh, man.
It's the elderly
Those are
home
elderly.
over there. Hey, Ruchi.
They witnessed it all, man. It look like a elderly home right there. Uh-oh. Detectives. Oh, yeah, it's a large crime scene right now. Look. They got everybody over there, too. They folks like some old folks home. He was like undercovers at it. Y'all think they can say something? I don't care, nigga. I'm behind the crime scene. My bad, I ain't gonna say that. My bad, YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now, too. Shout out to YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. Yep. Those are the detectives right here, y'all. She has a notepad in her hand. Oh. Yep. It happened in I was in the housing part. It's in the housing part. Okay. Lemoyne on college. What it do? Found number.
Okay, so y'all rest in peace, you guys. Rest in peace to the two people that unfortunately lost their life. Okay, 5 people was hit, 2 lost their life, 3 are in critical condition. It happened over there across the street from Lemoyne on College. We all know that Lemoyne on College is a historically Black college. And it's a really good college. Okay, it's really expensive because it's historically Black college, but it is a good college. Okay, it sits right in the midst of LMG Lemoyne. It used to be nothing but projects, and people still did not have issues. And I mean the projects. Okay, anyways. So when all of those projects was over there, okay, like Lemoyne on Garden and all the rest of, who in here that knows all of what Vanessa said? Somebody tag Vanessa in here. All of those projects. There's other people in here from South Memphis. What else was over there before they started doing the regentrifying all of that area? And I mean, it looks really good. Okay, I know it was Lemoyne on College. I mean, Lemoyne on yes, I did. I got tongue twisted. I can't help it. I got tongue twisted. Okay. Somebody in here that is from South Memphis. Okay. What other apartments? Okay. What other apartments was around that area? What other apartments was from around that area? Hey, Miss Diane. Or not from around the area. What other apartments used to be over there before they tore them down and started, making them look better? Okay, it's other what we see now is the the newer versions, and they should have torn those apartments and stuff down because it was just it looked horrible. I know there's a lot of history and stuff over there, but even still, you didn't hear a lot about people doing anything to the students over there at Lemoyne on College. They weren't robbing them or anything like that. We never heard anything like that. Okay. They tore down the projects and let the same people move back in them. Okay. But of course, like I said, Lemoyne Owen sits in the heart of South Memphis, in the deep, soulful heart. When I'm talking about the deep heart, okay, that's where all the shit go down at, and it's still heavily gang infested. Okay, we got a lot of newer gangs because when you're talking about, LMG and all of them, they old now. Okay, they old. They great grandfathers and all of that. A lot of them in jail, or some of them are not with us anymore. Some of them just tired. Okay, they know that they look like a bunch of damn fools in their damn 50s, trying to throw up gang signs with arthritis in their fingers and stuff. Okay, some of them got gout, diabetes, glaucoma, all of that. So a lot of them have moved on. So you have newer gangs. Okay. Oh my goodness. Mr. Parker crazy. Anyways, you guys, but hey, my heart goes out to the people that lost their life. I really do hope that they can figure out what happened. Okay. I really do hope that they can figure out what happened and there are some speedy arrests, okay, so that there can be justice served. Okay. Now, I also wanted to talk about Shundale and Blac Youngsta. Y'all know what's so weird? Shundale was, he had court today, but it's not showing on the public Odyssey, but he had court today. He had court today. Okay. I got to thinking about Shundale and Blac Youngsta, right? Shundale and Blac Youngsta. I wonder if their relationship has been affected. And I'm just talking, y'all just have to follow me when I get to talking, okay? And we all doing some critical thinking as it relates to this. I get to wondering about Shundale and Blac Youngsta. I wonder if their relationship has been affected, being, that they grew up in the same neighborhood, right? They are around the same age. They grew up in the same neighborhood. Okay. So, when you grow up in South Memphis and you live in the same neighborhood, you are bound to know each other. When Blac Youngsta and Shundale Barnett grew up, a couple. What? So, exposing the truth, it happened across the street from the Lemoyne Owen College. It happened across the street from the Lemoyne Owen College. 5 was hit, 2 died, 3 are in critical condition. But the news clarified that it didn't have anything to do with the college, although it happened directly across the street from the college. Now, what's directly across the street from that college is a senior's home. And I'm gonna tell y'all that now. It is a senior citizens home, and I'm gonna tell you how I know. I had a case up in there, like over a year ago. I had to go up in there because I had to investigate a case up, and I had to go talk to somebody in there. So it is a senior's home. Okay, Dub JJ says Lemoyne Garden, Foots Home, Claiborne Home, Lamar Terrace. Yeah, I tell you. And people used to be so scared to go into those areas. I used to go. Vanessa, her family lived in Lemoyne Garden, Foots Homes, and I think her grandma lived in Lamar Terrace. So I used to be over there all the time. We used to have fun. Okay. When I was at her house. So the projects, we grew up in the Clementine project. So people thought that the Clementine was bad, but it wasn't. But anyways, exposing the truth, they're saying 2. One was already a DOA, the other passed away when in the on the way to the hospital, and the other 3 are in critical condition. But they wanted to make sure that they put into the atmosphere, I guess that's why Chief Davis was out there, that it had nothing to do with Lemoyne on College. They said it happened across the street at the I guess the new complexes. They did a lot of regentrification across the street from directly across the street from Lemoyne College. I used to be over that way, but that's when they rebuilt them apartments over there across the street. That's where it happened at. Exposing the truth. That's where it happened at. That's exactly where it happened at. So they're saying it had nothing to do with the college. I'm trying to figure out how they know it didn't. If they're not giving a lot of detail on the people, I mean, you don't really know, okay? They asking if people got cameras, but they got cameras everywhere around there. I wouldn't be surprised if they already ain't onto something. They're not gonna say it though. Nene, it's been so much that has happened. Y'all run the likes up, okay? Make sure you guys run the likes up. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, okay? Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget the magic words, but crime is right. And they want to say that crime is down. They've always had a way of hiding, okay? They've always had a way of hiding the crime, right? So if they go, the homicides is down, the way that they hide it is they're not going to, if you're charged with manslaughter, that's not going to be considered, let's see, first degree unalive, and the murders are down. Okay, the murders are down, first degree murder, all of that, second degree murder. Manslaughter would not even be counted as a first degree murder. It's weird, but they have a way of hiding numbers and kind of making it like putting it in other categories. That's kind of how they do it. A lot of cities are guilty of that. They wrong for that though. Because see, crime ain't down, it's up. I'm telling you. I think they want to run everybody out of Memphis. You hear me? I think that's what they want to do. I think they want to run everybody out of Memphis so that if they run everybody away, kind of like they did in other areas, right? They started moving everybody to East Memphis. At one time, East Memphis was a really beautiful area. Everybody started leaving South Memphis, homes that were already paid for, all of that, and going to East Memphis because they thought it was more beautiful, leaving Midtown, all of that. And then the people that they was trying to follow moved. After they left, they moved back and bought their houses and, saturated Midtown. Now I think what they're trying to do is run a lot of Black people out of the city of Memphis. It's working. Memphis gonna be a ghost town. You all let me see how many likes we got, y'all. I hope we got over 100 likes. I do. I really do. I really hope we got over 100. We do. Y'all rock. Y'all keep running those the like button up. Y'all rock for real. He said the Blac Youngsta get shot or what? He hadn't got shot recently that I know of. I don't think he'd be outside to get shot. Now, what I was saying earlier was I wonder how Blac Youngsters and Shundale Barnett's relationship is. I told y'all the other day that I think Shundale Barnett would know more about Blac Youngsta, right? He grew up in the same neighborhood as Blac Youngsta. They're the same age. They grew up 2 minutes away from each other, okay? Just right down the street from each other. So I would think that they've been knowing each other their whole life. Shundale Barnett was living in Texas, okay, at the time that this happened. So he comes to Memphis and he rents a truck. Where did Shundale Barnett get the money from? He wasn't working. We don't know if he got that award money or not. I mean, I don't think he could get his own award money. I don't think it happened like that. I don't think it happened like that. I think Shundale Barnett, I know a blogger put that out, but I worked in Crime Stoppers. That blogger don't know how it worked. Parker, you doing okay, bro? WJJ says the whites want the inner city back. Absolutely. Okay. But hey, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it went like that though. I don't think it went like that. When people put out stuff, I'd like to let them have it. Okay. But I don't believe that it went like that. I think it went another way. Okay. I think it went another way. I don't think anybody collected any money on Shundale Barnett. Shundale Barnett had, you can only collect fugitive money if they can't find you. If somebody knows where you are. I worked in Crime Stoppers for many years, so let me just tell y'all this. You can only collect fugitive money if the people looking for you and they don't know where you are and they can't find you. They know what Shundale Barnett was. Why would they pay somebody $15,000 to go get a man when they went and picked him up? Because, I mean, they knew where he was at. They put a monitor on him. Shelby County put a ankle monitor on him. It was a Shelby County monitor. They knew where he was. So why would they give somebody $15,000 reward money to tell them where a man is at when they've been monitoring the whole time? Okay. And Magna Mace, I'm not fussing at you. I saw somebody else put that out. But that's not what happened. That's not what happened. So I'm not fussing at you, but that's not what happened. Shelby County had an ankle monitor on him. So you only get $15,000 if you are a fugitive of justice and they can't find you. But that is a great point. I mean, I would have did it. You have people that do it all the time. When they know that they are a fugitive, what they'll do is they'll have their family members to call, mama, I got to go to jail. They got a warrant on me. So I tell you what, I ain't got no money to get out of jail. So what they'll do is they'll have their relatives to call and say, look, Junebug is over here, so that they can get the money, but they're not going to get it till the next month. So Junebug might have to stay in jail for a month, but they'll have their family members to get the money, especially if they know they're going to go in and get right back out, right? So, yeah, they will do that. Or if they know they got to go turn themselves in, if they're a fugitive, they'll say, they get tired of running, I'm going to go turn myself in, and y'all can call Crime Stoppers and go on and get the money. So, McName, it happens. It happens. But with Shundale Barnett, Shelby County had an ankle monitor on him. So, I mean, he wasn't a fugitive that they couldn't find. He wasn't a fugitive that they couldn't find. I need that 15,000 too, Gina. If I knew I had to go, I'd tell my folks to do it. Look, I got to go turn myself in. But I tell you what, Mama, you go ahead and call Crime Stoppers, get that $2,000. You tell them where I'm at, and I'll be sitting there waiting on them when they get there. Okay. They pull up, such and such, you're a fugitive from, are you such? Yeah. You know, all the time, mama, make sure you call Crime Stoppers and let them know I was Gats. So, but you can't tell them that it's a relative though, because they're not going to give it to you. So, Magnate Mace, it does happen. It do happen like that. It happens like that. Jen says he had the monitor on while with straight drop when he was on the run or after. He got the monitor after. He had the monitor on before he left that jail that they in Indiana. Okay. You have to understand when straight drop in Shundale, I've said this many a times, when straight drop in Shundale was when they was caught, they immediately split them up. They didn't even go to the same jails. That was weird within itself, but they immediately split them up. Oh, he collected on straight drop. Oh, well, you might be right now, Magnate Mace. I thought you were saying that he collected the money, had his family to collect the money for himself. Oh, for sure. Yeah, Shundale was the yes. Magnate Mace, right. I agree with you 100%. Okay, I'm glad we got some clarification on that. I'm glad we got some clarification on that. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Magnate Mace. Yeah. I always believed that Shundale Barnett was the one that called the people and told them where they was at. That's absolutely. I didn't know it was a $15,000 bounty. Magnate Mace, I thought that you were saying that Shundale Barnett had somebody to call and turn him in and collected the money that was out there for him, because I knew there was no money out there for him. Okay, I'm sorry. I agree with you. I believe that Shundale Barnett was the one that turned straight drop in because he got scared. He knew that they was after him. I think he was the one that did it. I do. I believe that he was the one that because according to my cousin, they got a tip. Yeah. I believe that he was the one that did it. Yep. I'm sorry, Magnate Mace. I had heard another vlogger, talking about something else, and it didn't make sense to me, and I kind of thought that that's what you meant. But yeah, Shundale, according to my cousin, they got a tip that they was at that small town. I said this 2 years ago, that they was at that small town in Indiana, and the feds got there and waited outside of the hotel. That's how I know that's how I know somebody, called them. Okay. The Shundale was the one that did it. They waited outside of the hotel. They didn't go and bust up in the hotel. They waited outside of the hotel, waited for them to come out, and then trailed them up to the gas station. I mean, how did they know they was going to go stop at the gas station? So, of course, Shundale did it. But here's my thing. I want to know, I wonder what is the relationship at this point? Okay. I want to know what is the relationship at this point with Blac Youngsta and Shundale Barnett. Okay. Yeah, now we driving a fish truck. I honestly did. I thought you meant that Shundale got, because people do that all the time, right? They'll try to, when they know that, they'll try to get their own or get their family members to call and get they turn themselves in. But that's not how it happened with Shundale, as far as what just happened the other day. So yeah, I was thinking about something else, but you're talking about straight drop. Oh, for sure. Of course he did. He got it. Hell, he told it. He was scared. But I wonder now, what is his relationship with Blac Youngsta? Him and Blac Youngsta grew up around each other. Okay. Him and Blac Youngsta grew up around each other. They lived in the same neighborhood. So I wonder if their relationship, if they're still cool, Shundale Barnett was living in Texas, okay, when this stuff happened. So Shundale Barnett I guess he came to Memphis and rented a truck and all of that. Who paid for all of this stuff? I wonder who was it that paid for all of this, for all of this to be able to happen. Okay. All of that. I'm sure he told it. Okay. I'm sure he told it, which is why I say, I wonder where does that leave him and Blac Youngsta at this point? Because Blac Youngsta is his friend. He always have been. They grew up in the same neighborhood, right? Tony P says they say Blac Youngsta switched sets, so they might have been the same at one time. Joe Loves God says Shundale had better keep his head on swivel. He better be. Maybe he gone on back up out of Memphis. Maybe he gone on back up out of Memphis. Because I do believe that he be living in Memphis sometimes. I think he be living in Memphis sometimes, okay? They said Blac Youngsta is blood. They said Blac Youngsta is blood. But they saying King Bruce, the real king of Memphis, they're saying that he used to be another gang or something. Then he used to be in another gang, and they saying he switched up or something. Now somebody just say that they say Blac Youngsta switched sets, so they might been the same at one time. They might have been. What colors do Shundale Barnett have on? I think Rico died. You said that yesterday. So what does that mean? Get your life right. Who is Rico? So what does that mean when you say I think Rico died? What does that mean? He used to be Ghost Mob, but that's another topic. They say he used to be Ghost Mob. Yeah, I think he used to be Vice Lord. I think he used to be Vice Lord. Are you talking about a federal RICO? Are you saying a federal RICO? You think it died when Juke died? So you saying you think there won't be a RICO? Megan says Ghost Mob is VL. He said Ghost Mob is VL. Okay. He said Ghost Mob is VL. Y'all know y'all have to tell me. I don't know about these sets. Child, the only thing I know, because it's a lot of new gangs now. Only gangs I'm familiar with is GD and Vice Lord and Blood and Crip. You know, those were just the 4 gangs that was around that was, kind of their names and stuff was out there. You was either one or the other, but I think they got other names and stuff now. Miss T, how can Cornbread Cornelius not know who Dolph is? Don't he live in the area close to where Dolph was raised? He's a kingman. He knew who he was. Cornbread knew exactly who he was. You must be Vice Lord in my Grove Hero voice. A lot of Vice Lords switched to Blood for some reason. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. And BM says, I believe he meant he didn't know him personally. Yeah, because Straight Drop's attorney said something like, didn't you say that you be, where Dolph auntie live at, that you could get him or something like that at any time? Yeah, I think he meant that too, Gina, that he didn't know him personally. I know why he switched, but that's another topic. Magnames, tell us why he switched. Daryl Brown says, y'all heard about the sicko that threw the newborn baby in the dumpster. Yeah, I saw that. You all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Y'all been running the likes up, but continuously run them up. We're talking about the mass shooting that happened in Memphis, right across the street from the Lemoyne Owen Garden. The Lemoyne Owen College, around the Lemoyne Owen Garden area. Y'all know there's been a lot of regentrification in that area, so a lot of the projects was torn down, and they made them more up to date. They're not projects anymore. They something else. Okay, they got senior homes over there. You know. Anyways, I digress. But it's still, y'all know that's the heart of South Memphis. It's still, y'all know, okay. And we was talking about Shundale, Barnett, and Blac Youngsta. Okay, some people saying that they feel like Shundale Barnett was the one that got that money on straight drop. Okay, and me too. Okay, I definitely feel like Shundale Barnett was the one that I think he got scared. He should have been, and he called them folks, and he called them people, and calling those folks to come and get him which is why they split them up and put them in separate facilities. And Shelby County put that monitor on him before he left there, and yeah. Exposing the truth, it wasn't meant to be. But what he did was he saved his cousin and probably himself. Shit. Because I do believe whenever they got to where they was going in Indiana, they was going to be unalived. Because you have to think about it, there was a lot of pandemonium. around that time, people were scared because it just kind of blew up, right? So when this situation happened with Young Dolph, it was just put out there instantly. And so I think it kind of started, it was, a lot of the little cliques, those like JoJo Splat and them that was around straight dropping them, they wanted for people to know that they had some type of involvement in this. And then it's so sad that they looked at killing Young Dolph as being a big fish. And it was because they thought that they were handicapped Key Glock and them. They was more jealous of Key Glock in them than anything. So they feel like they take Young Dolph away, the money maker that's helping them to get money. Also, they feel like if they take him away, that they handicap the whole paper route, right? It didn't happen that way. And look at what has happened to a lot of them. Like JoJo Splat is in jail. I ain't never seen nothing like it before. His JoJo Splat in jail and his bond just keep going up. He gonna make $1 million real soon. JoJo Splat been in jail, seemed like to me going on 2 years. I can't understand how a man that ain't been nowhere but in jail, bond just keep going up and up and up and up and up. Okay, he gonna hit $1 million real soon. So that's real weird. Okay. It says, why news say that him straight drop was cousin Shundale? Why news say that him straight drop was cousin Shundale? I'm saying about the baby situation. I saw that on the news. Where is CEO Bobby? Girl, CEO Bobby out. He had the same charges that his best friend had. Okay. He had the same charges as JoJo Splat. All CEO Bobby charges was thrown out. So I tell you, that's weird within itself. I'm trying to understand why all his charges was thrown out. Him and Straight Drop was doing, I mean, not him and Straight Drop, him and JoJo Splat was doing the same thing. And I think Bobby was the leader. Mm. Um, TB21 says that he thinks that CEO Bobby is working for the feds. Probably. Because why all of his charges get disposed in JoJo Splat? Because at one time, CEO Bobby's bond, at one time he had more charges than JoJo Splat. So he get all of his charges got thrown out. I don't know what happened to him. Because somebody blacked. Lord have mercy. I be hating to see this stuff happen to these kids, because they just so stupid. They really are. I really wish they asses weren't so bad and they do permanent things and destroy other people's lives and really in return destroy their very own lives too. Right. But them two, they just as stupid as they come. Bunch of damn fools. Freaking frats. Yeah, they're twin car thieves. The blind leading the blind. JoJo Splat used to say that CEO Bobby was his mentor. That's the damn blind leading the blind. Lord have bless their little hearts. Lord help them. That's the kind of stuff that breaks my heart. Because if JoJo Splat at the time that stuff happened with Young Dolph, JoJo Splat had just turned 18. It's something going on with JoJo Splat. They're not consistently taking his bond up for no reason. Early on, somebody told me that JoJo Splat and them were involved in this. I'll never forget it. And I'm gonna hold on to that. It had not come out, but somebody very credible told me very early on that them two boys was involved some kind of way. Okay, and I do believe it. I get to looking at how that bond just keep going up and up and up. What's up, the Blackwood News? What's going on out there in the streets? Y'all, this is Blackwood News. That's the voice of the city. Okay, that's the voice of the city. So Blackwood News, what all did you hear? What was going on over there, Lemoyne Owen? Duke man said I was driving Miss T, and I was saying the new said Shundale, the cousin of Straight Drop, was arrested. Are they? Yeah, they. They cousins. And if you know what, if you think they look and sound alike, really. Hey Jay, how are you? And not just them two, that other one. Shit. That one that they hid out, that they sent to live in Atlanta for a little while because they got him away from here after that stuff happened to Dolph. It's gonna be interesting to see when all of this stuff come out, what part they actually played. Because why would they hide him? Why would they hide him? And the word was it was Blac Youngsta that sent him and hid him. So this it's I guess it's just a whole lot of stuff. Cause see, I don't have to make up nothing. I don't have to make up none of this stuff. These folks, this stuff was already floating in the air when these police, these investigators and stuff got this shit. So I don't go, digging and trying to find out this, and that. It comes to me. Okay. So when I tell you the folks knew what was going on early on, I wouldn't know half of this shit if they didn't know. That's the type. That's what was out early on. Okay, the folks was telling the police this stuff. 901 Blackwood News says a argument happened in the house over there, and they started shooting. One of the victims was Big Boogie homie. Oh my God! So one of the people that was killed was Big Boogie's homeboy. Oh my God! Lord have mercy. I really hate that people are so they feel like they need to. I wonder if these folks knew each other. Like, well, I'm sure they knew each other, but I mean, it's just weird. You get to arguing. Why does an argument have to go to shooting? It just don't make sense to me. Mm, mm, mm. Rest in peace to the people that lost their life, and I do pray for a speedy recovery for the other victims that are in critical. Yep, he knew one of the guys. He's sharing it on Facebook. He's devastated. Oh wow. I hate that. Let me see. Let me go to Big Boogie's face. I like Big Boogie. I really do. I think Big Boogie has a really good energy. He doesn't have a dark energy. You know what I mean? Big Boogie seems like he just want to make his music and make money. His music is not dark. Hold on, y'all. Here it is right here. Big Boogie's music is not dark. or anything like that. Boogie says, if you scroll past a real one like dude here, you're so bad. I wish people couldn't die all prayers to your family. Real one. I'm finna log off. Their kids smiles won't ever be the same without you. Jesus, cover his family and your blood, God. In God's name we pray. Oh wow. And look, the kids look just like him. Identical. All of them. Oh wow. And he got them all dressed alike. My heart goes out to the young man. Oh, yeah, this is he right here. Look at his kids. And he just posted 21 hours ago celebrating his dad.
Oh, look at his face. Look at his face. Hey, Sean, what you tell him? I stand for what? We really having shit our way, man. No, yeah.
Y'all know I'm sensitive. I be hating this stuff so bad. Oh wow. Look at him supporting his son. Do these people care about, taking? No, they don't care. They don't care. Don't get me upset and get me emotional. You get to arguing and you feel like you gotta shoot and kill somebody. It don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. I'm not gonna get myself upset, but it don't make no sense. Now this is a man that looked like he put time in with his children. Look like those girls are twins. He put time in with his kids and somebody go and kill him? I don't know. He looked like he proud of them babies, I tell you. All up and down his page, you see where he's sharing pictures of his children, and he was just celebrating his father's birthday last night. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? It's so sad. I hate that so bad. Y'all, something has to give. Yeah, he got some beautiful children. Those girls look like they're twins. This man participated in extracurricular activities with his children, his sons. Looked like he took pride in his kids. Very active. Right? And so they talking about crime and stuff going down in Memphis. It's not. But I'm gonna tell you what's a damn shame. It's a darn shame that we still have the mindset that that it's better to die than to snitch. And so this is why this is a repetitive cycle in our community, because we're showing more loyalty to the bad people. Cause I'm gonna get him back. Oh, you ain't got, Lord forgive me for cussing like this, but bitch, you ain't got nothing to go and pop nobody. You shaky. So why don't you just go ahead and let the police do their job? And then why would you want to go and talking about I'm getting revenge? And then you putting yourself in a position to get taken away from your damn kids. When a lot of this stuff could stop when you go ahead and report them to the police, send their asses to jail. Okay, go ahead, send them to jail. You don't have to look over your shoulder. You ain't got to worry about the police coming to get you. You're talking about you getting you're retaliating, because when you retaliate, you ain't doing nothing but putting your life in. You know what I mean? You taking yourself away from your children, away from your family. Now you putting your mother in a bad position. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've been working for the criminal justice system for over 20 years. I'm gonna tell you Negroes something. When y'all going out here committing these crimes and you talk about you getting your get back for your boy and all of that, as soon as you go and you get yourself messed over and you call yourself getting some type of retaliation, they're gonna send you going to jail. Okay, as soon as you are sentenced, you don't do nothing but put a lot of stress on your mama and your grandmama, and within a few years, grandmama dead, and a few years after that, mama having all types of bad health conditions, and she dead, and you sitting your ass up in jail, and your kids ain't got nobody, and you sitting up talking about, but I got my get back. Just stupid. These black men better open their damn eyes. These black boys better open their fucking eyes. Because, see, I'm not phony. I'm not going to sit on here and say, well, you know, I'm going to get your get back. That's just a bunch of bullshit. It ain't no real, you know, it ain't nothing real about talking about you going to get your get back. So that's like saying I care more about get back than I do my own kids, because them folks gonna get you. So now your partner gone and you gonna be in jail. His kids left without somebody. You done took your stupid ass and put yourself in a position where your kids left without somebody, and everybody's family is heartbroken. Okay? Everybody. So it don't make no sense. And so now this young man was out with his family last night celebrating his father, and now today, 24 hours later, his father got to be planning his funeral. Okay, these folks better open their eyes. They better open their eyes. They ain't building all these prisons for nothing. They don't build prisons unless they feel like they can fill them up. They don't build prisons unless they feel like they can fill them up. They can't even operate unless they are filled up. That's the only way they're going to get money, to keep them open. Who are they going to fill them up with? These black men, these black boys that's got a screwed up mindset, that it's about me and my niggas, and you got kids out there. What kind of shit is that? You the reason mama and grandmama going to an early grade, because when it's all said and done, those are the only two really that give a damn about you. Your daddy probably in your life, and he probably do too. But mama and grandmama take it harder than anybody. So you really the cause of a lot of their health issues. How you think these women feel when they sons behind bars for life? It puts a lot of strain on their hearts. I'm telling you, and they start having all these heart conditions because it worries them to know my child ain't gonna never see the light of day again. I had to get my get back. Motherfucker, you got 5 kids out there, bitch. How in the hell you gonna look your woman in the face and talking about you getting get back and I got to leave you out here with nothing with my kids? You don't even sound right. So your woman is left with nothing, your kids left with nothing. And you done sent your mama and grandmama to an early grave. You a loser. You a damn loser. I'm giving it to you raw because ain't nobody else gonna be real with you. They want you to go out there and handle they lightweight for them. Yeah, brother, how we supposed to do it? While he going home to his woman or his main and his kids every night. Yeah, bro, you a beast. Yeah, bro, we handle it like that. He ain't doing it. Okay? Y'all better get y'all minds right. Y'all better get y'all minds right. So when you get back, the police didn't get you back. You think you got away with it. You ain't got away with nothing. You're going to end up dead in a few years because you're going to always be looking over your shoulders. Because once his people find out, they subject to get they get back in a few years. Okay? So it don't make no sense. So when do people so at what point do people start having a change of mind? Since when did the streets become more important than your children? You rather go to jail. Okay, we all a family. We get money together. You a damn fool. Because if you get money at the risk of having to leave your children, okay, and ultimately killing your mama and your aunties and your grandmama, them the only ones that love you, really. Listen, you ain't got nobody but your kids and your mama and them, your parents. You ain't got nobody but them. Because after you've been in jail a couple years, your homeboys that was calling you a beast and a monster, he the top hitter, he this, they gonna forget about you once they know you ain't gonna tell on them. Once your trial and shit over, they know you ain't put their name in it. They're gonna send you some money for a little while and then they fade away. And you ain't left with nobody but the core people that really cared about you, and you betrayed them. It's a betrayal to your damn kids and your mama them each and every time you go and put your stupid ass in a bad position that you ain't got to be in, and you got to be behind bars, or you go out there and you get yourself killed when you didn't have to. That's a betrayal to the ones that really love you. Okay? Your kids didn't ask to be born. So to me, it don't make no sense. So there has to be a renewal of the mind. That's right, exposing the truth. Nothing, and I do mean nothing, should be more important than your children and your parents and your grandparents. Because they the ones scraping up and sending you money and sending you cash. And your baby mama might do it for a while, but after a while, she gonna open her eyes and she gonna have some anger. I would. Because I get to thinking about, wait a minute, I held him down. I had his babies. I took care of his babies. and he walked his motherfucking ass up out of here and said that he had to go and be loyal to a clique of dudes and went and got himself in trouble, and now he behind bars and left me out here with nothing, struggling with his children. I ain't sending that bitch another dime, and I'm out here struggling. He left me out here with nothing, me and his kids. Elfed him. They have an epiphany, and they had a nerve to get mad at these girls. I'd be mad at you too, but I would have had an epiphany the day you did it. It wouldn't have taken me no 3-4 years. Okay? Because that's a betrayal to your woman and your kids, your wife and your kids when you go out and do stuff like that. When you bring danger back to your door because you're too stupid to stay out of trouble. You go and take somebody's son out. You think that stuff ain't gonna double back down on you? And the same thing with the women. Because some of these women, some of these girls have flipped out. They just as stupid as the day is long. They know they got kids at home. And they out committing all types of crimes, doing all types of stuff. I never thought I would live to see the day where women who are supposed to be the models of their households, they're supposed to be role models to their daughters and stuff. Supposed to be teaching their daughters and stuff how to be ladies. I never thought I would live to see women being set up girls and set up women. You putting yourself in more danger than anything. You think you're going to go set somebody up. You're putting yourself and your children in danger. But it's happening more and more. And it's so sad. The sad excuses, well, I was just trying to feed my kids. Lady, you put your kids in more danger. Y'all, what is going on? And I think all of this stuff is so prevalent now. It's so prevalent because ain't nobody speaking the truth. Well, you know, that's just a street mentality. You a damn fool. Okay? You a damn fool. Don't nobody want to work. Don't nobody want to respect nobody else. It's laziness. I ain't going to get out and work. I be out there robbing folk because I be wanting to eat. Well, then why don't you go get you a damn job? You don't want no job. You want to wait on somebody else to go work and rob them of their stuff. Then you know, you have your mama and them be hollering and crying when somebody blow your computer dome up because somebody gonna give you a headshot. People ain't gonna go and work hard for your kids to come and steal their stuff. So that's why I say it has to be a renewal of the mind. I've been, you know, sometimes I get tired because somebody was saying, you know, you have a lot of passion. Me and Mr. Parker was talking. It's like you got a real deep passion for your city. Okay. It's going to break your heart if you figure out that you can't change everything. When you grow up in a city, you have a love for the city and the people. I say this all the time. Whenever I go anywhere, I could tell when somebody is from Memphis because we all have the same dialect. We all sound alike. We all have the same dialect. Just like when you go anywhere, like you can tell people that are from New Orleans. You can tell people that are from Atlanta. It's similar to that. I could tell when somebody is from Mississippi. Okay? But I have a love and a passion for my city. That's why I don't want it misrepresented. Right? It's really hurtful when you see that Memphis is a laughing stock. You see Memphis all over the news and stuff for a bunch of the crap that goes on in Memphis. And so it's sad to me when I'm consistently seeing these young adults being gunned down in the streets of Memphis. It's really hurtful to me, and it's a betrayal when you see politicians that come from out of the same areas that grew up in the same areas that these kids and these adults are dying in, and they do nothing but rob and steal and cheat when they get in office. When they've been knowing Memphis is in a state of emergency. Memphis is impoverished, and it's a lot of people in my city that's hurting because of the poverty. Okay? But then you have black politicians that get their black, nappy neck, cuckabug head asses in office, and the first thing they do is rob, steal, and cheat. And you grew up in some of these damn areas, so ain't nobody got to tell you. Your asses didn't grow up in the damn suburb. You motherfuckers grew up in the same areas that you represent. So ain't nobody got to tell you that these folks hurting. You grew up in the area, you know they hurting. And you steal? You get your ass in office, they vote you in, and you take from the inner cities. I got a damn issue with that. Because see, I get on here and talk about and cuss the Memphians out all day, but bitch, I represent and I'm riding for my city. Okay? It's a darn shame what's going on. And so it's like there's a plague over like a dark cloud over my city. Everybody just trying to take from each other, whether it's money or somebody's life. It's a damn shame. Folks just scrapping for crumbs. And let me just say this, they ain't even getting paid a lot of money. You sell out the future of your motherfucking people, and it's for crumbs. These folks selling out the future of the inner city kids and people for crumbs. Other black people. And it don't just happen in Memphis. It happens all the way across the board in other cities too. And that's because black people are just so comfortable with hurting and taking from each other. Y'all, there has to be a resolution. It has to be a resolve. It has to be a resolve. Right? And so oftentimes the people get to thinking about, well, you know, I'm powerless. How you gonna vote somebody in? It takes your vote to get them in, and you feel like you powerless. The oldest trick in the book is to keep the people at odds and separated, because if they ever come together on one accord, they're gonna run that shit. They're going to take back what's theirs and run it. We can't even come together on one accord because we're too busy robbing and stealing and killing and taking from each other. That's why we can't get ahead. It ain't nothing big or no big secrets about how other communities get ahead. They got unity. That's it. It ain't no secret. It ain't no grand scheme. Them folks got unity. They want money to flow out through their community. We're the only people that don't. It ain't nothing. It ain't no secrets about how Dr. King and them was able to lead a march. All them black people wanted the same thing. They wanted freedom and they wanted equality. And they came together on one accord and they marched to Washington and took that shit. They know once all them people was out there, they had to do something. But what we do now, we won't even support a black business. Why you won't support a black business? Well, I don't like the way she looked at me. And some of you black ass businesses need to have more professionalism. But hey, you keep going in the Asian store and they follow you around. They follow you around their beauty supply store. They let you know, I think you stealing. I don't like you, but I want your green dollars. You can't stay up out of there. So why you can't support a black business? The Asians treat you like you garbage. And you can't stay out of there. You rather die than stop supporting them. The problem is we just don't want to support each other because we have that covenant spirit. It's jealousy that keeps our community back. It's jealousy and greed. Okay? The mindset ain't these rich people over here got all this money. I'm gonna figure out a way that they got to give me some of that money. I'm gonna come up with a plan so good, a business plan so good, they're gonna have to spend it. No, that's not the mindset. It's well, she trying to, she got a little business and she thinks she doing good. That girl's struggling. She's struggling. She's trying to build a legacy. And you got other Black folks trying to figure out how you can kill her dream and her legacy and run her out of business. That's the problem in our damn community. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. This is my damn blog. I'm gonna tell the truth. If you come on here, you're gonna listen to the truth. Because it's time for our community to wake up. It's got to be called out. Okay? It's jealousy, and we won't unite, and we don't support each other. That crabs in a barrel mentality. So when somebody do have a heart to help you, yeah, you know, I came up on her, motherfucker. You ain't, your drawers shitty, bitch. Your drawers is shitty, ho. You ain't even got washing powder to wash your shitty drawers. And you got the nerve to have a mentality that you use somebody instead of being thankful and trying to learn from that person so that you can build something for yourself and extend the olive branch to that person that helped you to come up, ho. But that's meant to, yeah, I used them. I came up off of them, and you can't even keep it when you get it because you didn't do it right. You can't use a person that's genuinely blessed, that extends the olive branch to you. That's the mentality in our community. And that's why ain't nobody getting nowhere. Yeah, I'm going to come up off of them. I'll use them. Okay? I like to hang around people that have stuff going on. And when they start dropping them jewels, especially as it relates to business, see, I don't like to really sit amongst a lot of people that are mediocre. It can't get, I want to be a millionaire, so it can't get me nowhere. I like to be around people that know a lot more than me, that's smarter than me, and that don't mind sharing their knowledge. All you got to do is show yourself approved and get around them. They got so much money. They have so much money coming in. You start asking them questions. Oh, I'm going to keep a secret. No, they don't do it like that. That's what the Negroes do that ain't got nothing. You start getting around them folks that's got money, whether they white or Black. The mindset is different. The language is different. Okay, the conversations are different. Thank you, the Black Barbie. And you don't get, yeah, I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna come up off of them now. Can you show me how to do this? You get around there, you shut up and you start listening and learn something. And then when you get to where you want to go, you go back and if you want to, you extend the olive branch. They have so much money, they don't want it. All they want to know is they happy with saying, I'm glad I was able to help you, sister. I'm glad I was able to help you. You just keep getting better and better because they know their money going to keep coming in to them. They don't need nothing you got. But they'll show, you get up on the people that teach you that knowledge. And don't have that, yeah, I came up off of them. Yeah, I got around them. I figured it out. Yeah, I use them. That's the mentality of a Negro that ain't got shit, ain't going to have shit, and ain't going nowhere. Okay? That's the problem within our community. People don't know how to take the jewels that you give them and go build something for themselves. They want to consistently use you up until they have depleted you. Break it down, break them. Oh, Lord, don't get me started because y'all know I'll go South Memphis. Break it down, break them. Girl, you got 7, 8 kids. You sitting up still talking about break a nigga, break them. You need to be trying to do something for yourself. You get a man that's interested in you, you ought to be happy with 8 kids. I'm gonna preach the truth, okay? You ought to be happy. But instead, you sitting your ghetto ass around talking about break a nigga, break them. When you ought to be happy that somebody looking at you and want you with 8 kids, okay? But that's the mentality of our people. And I ain't saying nobody won't want you with 8 kids, okay? But if you get somebody that's good to you, that's willing to help you to go somewhere in life, you ought to be happy instead of having that mindset of breaking them. Okay? So that's what's going on with our community. Okay, that's what's going on with our community. Ain't nobody putting no wisdom into the atmosphere no more. Every other person is just stupid. They talk stupid and they act stupid. It ain't no real wisdom being put into the atmosphere. These folks are encouraging these younger folks to go out and do stupid stuff. Girl, you get to, because I guess I'm just green. I used to wonder, dog, how these girls can just go and lay with a man. I was so green when they first started putting that stuff on Facebook about $40. I got my own $40. I got to looking at it, I was like, dog, what everybody talk about? They got $40. $40, that's just 220s. What in the hell they talking about? Y'all, I never in my a million years would have ever thought that these folks was talking about these girls was going sleeping with folks for $40. Y'all, I never could understand how these young women could go and sell their precious bodies for any amount of money, right? And so I got to thinking, I was like, dog, these girls don't seem to have, because in order to lay with somebody, there's got to be some type of emotion. I mean, you're exchanging energies and all of that stuff. And just to be consistently getting in and out of bed with somebody, giving up your heaven, and you don't think nothing of it, there's something wrong with that. And so I got to paying close attention. I was like, dog, you see these girls on social media? Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. I dared one of mine to be on social media. They don't do it now with their damn tongue hanging out their mouth. When they had that phase where they was taking pictures with their tongue and shit hanging out, I told my daughters, I wish you would. I wish I see and one of you with your tongue hanging out your mouth, taking a picture on social media. You gonna wish you hadn't. Okay. But you see these girls with their tongue, I guess, advertising their mouth. Okay. I guess advertising their mouth. I guess when you take pictures with your tongue hanging out, that's, I guess, trying to tempt somebody, a John or something. I guess this is what my mouth can do. I don't know. Okay. But you get to wondering about, where are their mothers at? You get to thinking about, where are their mothers at? Okay. I wonder, do their moms know that they doing this? And then you get to looking at scrolling down their page and you realize mama in the picture with them. So ain't nobody really putting no wisdom into the atmosphere, because mama ain't got no wisdom either. She ain't been taught nothing. So she telling her daughter it's okay to go and sleep around so that they can get their rent paid. And what's even worse is she telling her daughter that's what God gave you that for you to get your rent paid. Ain't that some shit? So they're being encouraged even by the people that are supposed to be injecting wisdom into them to go and prostitute themselves. They ain't got no wisdom either. Mama was taught that by her mama. So, y'all, our community is in a state of emergency as it relates to morally and everything else. People don't have respect for each other. There is no emotional discipline. People are just emotionally unstable. They feel like each and every time they get mad, they supposed to pull that gun out and shoot somebody. That nigga thought he was gonna talk to me like that. I killed that bitch ass nigga. If that ain't emotionally unstable, I don't know what is. Okay. And so I get to thinking about, like in the early 2000s, around the mid 2000s, where a lot of this stuff was engineered to when they started targeting single mothers, single Black mothers with that check, okay, to put their children on that Ritalin, okay? And you don't even hear people talk about that anymore, that ADGDHD or whatever. You don't even hear them talk about it no more. That is something they did so that they could start destroying smart African American boys and girls. But I think the boys were more so the target, right? And so, of course, a single mother who's struggling, she don't know that when they come to her saying that your child is overly active or whatever, she don't know she being set up. She don't know what's in. All I got to do is make sure he take this. So we're gonna make sure all the kids play crazy because I need that money. She didn't know what she was doing, and now these look at what's happening after they get 18 years old. I mean, mama ain't obligated to make sure they take it. It wasn't nothing wrong with them to begin with, but after they get to taking them, they don't like for us to talk about medicines and stuff on here, but after they get to taking what them folks give them, something end up being wrong with them. She said they're getting about $900 a month now per child. So now they know that when people are desperate and in poverty, they do desperate things. It's almost like they're giving their kids up as a sacrifice. At this point, it's too much information out there for folks to be going and getting that check and putting them making. And you know something is wrong when they're testing your kids every month to ensure that you're giving them that medicine. It's something wrong. And so it does more damage than anything to the brain, from my understanding. And so now what we're seeing now is a result of that. Because after 18, mama don't care if he take them pills or not. She can't get the check no more. So what you got now is a bunch of damn fools that's running around off of medicine. Okay, that's what's going on. They really don't care about nothing because it did something to them. Okay, I'll always believe that. That's what it was, some type of experiment. That's what they do to our community, and they always go into the projects and into the hoods and the low income because they know the morale is low. Okay, can't nobody really be happy when they ain't got no money. They're barely making it, and so they prey on people like that. And so when we know that this is going on, why are we still doing it? Why are we still allowing it to happen? Okay. So when we see these folks, they are emotionally unstable and all of that, you notice all of them are around their early 20s and mid 20s, because that's when they started putting that stuff out there into the atmosphere. Okay. So that's why I say our people need help, y'all. Our people really need some help. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, okay? Thank you, the Black Barbie. I forgot that I had a goal that I put up there, I think. And she was one of the ones to support. She sent a super sticker. I wonder why it's not showing that. She sent a super sticker. Hot Boy 23 says the fathers were taken away for the crack era, which in turn left a lot of single mothers to raise. I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of mothers have gotten because it's you're right, in the crack era, that's what happened. And so many black women have gotten used to raising children without fathers, to the fact that they feel like they haven't seen it really, because they took away, and that's I feel like that's what they wanted to do to the black community, take away what the family structure and dynamic look like. And so now you hear a lot of black women talking about, well, I don't need no man. No, you need a man in that house, because a good man and a good father brings structure to his home. So he is needed. It don't make no sense to me for women to be having these sons and then making, well, my son, the man of the house. Lady, you is a damn fool. Ain't no son, ain't your son ain't got no business. You don't even have any business putting that on his shoulder. Women, need men in the house, good men, not men that think they're gonna be living off of a damn woman. Not you, motherfucker, not you. I'm talking about good men that understand that they are the ones that structure their homes. They're supposed to be the head of the household. They're supposed to be the providers. They keep the kids in mind. The woman is the model of the household. She keeps the house in order, right? But he brings structure to that household. And if you notice, that's what a lot of kids don't have, and that structure. That structure. And so when they get around here and they get to telling, these women, I'm independent, I'm strong. Yeah, a lot of women are independent because that's what we have to be. But I want a man to bring some structure. Shit, lay down some rules, okay? I got my husband gonna take care of that. Now, you gotta wait till your dad to get home. I'm okay with it, but we got to wait till your dad to get home. He going to make that decision. He brings structure to his household that he provides and protects. Okay? They don't have that no more. Right? And so you got strong women because they have to be strong. They don't even realize that they that they need what's needed. Because if there was a strong structure in that house, I'm willing to bet you a lot of these boys would turn out a lot better. Ain't no OG gonna feel comfortable enough when there's a strong structure in that household to come to nobody's damn son and tell him, I'm gonna pay you to go do a hit. He ain't gonna do that. He know he got daddy at home. And dad is subject to come and talk to him, because that's what real men do. He ain't gonna do that. He got a father in that household, and he's a strong presence. He gonna know, as a matter of fact, by the way his daddy has taught him to carry himself, that he can't even ask him that. It's some people that you can look at and how they carry themselves. You already know it's certain things you can't ask them to do. You ain't gonna, what you would ask somebody else to do, you can't ask them to do it. Right? So there's no structure. There's no structure. Women, we're the models. We set the tone for the house, right? I understand what you're saying, Ayana. So what we're seeing now, because there's a lack, is that we see it all the time. I'm a woman. A lot of men, the tables have turned. A lot of men feel like women are supposed to, their come up is off of a woman. That's why a lot of them can't go nowhere, because that's not the way it's supposed to be. God says when a man finds a wife, not a whore, because see, a lot of these folks go choose whores, okay? They go choose somebody that was a damn porn star. Why you choose her? Well, you know she got good heart, but you know I married her because what she do in bed. Okay, so you chose wrong, and now you mad at everybody. You chose wrong. But God says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. Men, let me tell y'all something. You will never be blessed if you think your come up is off of a woman, because that's not how it's supposed to be. If you get you a woman, you make her your wife, you supposed to provide and protect her. You supposed to be providing for her. She ain't supposed to be going out and taking care of you while you sit at home and twiddle your damn toes. You will never come up. That's not the order. I can't understand. Most men don't even feel right when some woman is taking and providing for them. But see, that's the mindset. Women are supposed to be respectful to their husbands. I don't know how women feel like they're gonna ever keep a good man. He out taking care of them and paying bills, and you can't listen to what he say. I just do what I want to do. Yeah, but you got a good husband. Your husband said he don't like that. Well, you know, I just do what I want to do anyway, and blah blah blah. Well, you ain't gonna be able to keep him, because at some point he gonna get sick of your raggedy ass. I don't care how good you is in bed, how long he been with you. If he taking care of you, if that man asks you, if he tell you he got a problem with something, you ought to be able to fix it. You ought to be able to fix it. And so that's why a lot of these kids, even if they grow up in the household, because here's the thing: most women, if they know how to do it, they can run a household. Because most men don't care; they just want to be respected. Women know how to, know how to do it. You just make him, you know how to do it, because most men are gonna spoil their women. Okay. But that's what's been taken away from our community structure. That's what's been taken away. Hot Boy says the young men pick up their mother's ways. That's why a lot of them gossip and be into things. Real. Let me tell you something. Y'all know I'm in my 40s, so I'm old school. I've seen it. I've seen a lot. Real men ain't gonna even let his woman sit on the phone and gossip. He don't want to hear it. He ain't gonna gossip, and he ain't gonna let his woman be in the midst of a whole lot of garbage. He not gonna let her sit up on the phone and dig graves and gossip with other women all day. He not gonna listen to it. He not gonna let her do it. If he a real man, now you see a lot of them that's real feminine. They start joining in. What she say, baby? Yeah, because you know so and so, so and so. Men don't be involved in no damn gossip. They don't do it. Not unless they're a bunch of damn sissies. They're not gonna do it. That's right. That's embarrassing to him. For his woman to be involved in all types of garbage and stuff all the time, gossiping in the midst of stuff. He don't want to hear that shit. When he if she on that phone, when he walk in that door, she gonna if he got structure in his household, she gonna say, I'm gonna call you back. My husband is at home. but unless she an old messy wacko, why would she want to be on the phone gossiping all day? It's too many things to do. That's right, too pretty, Miss Kitty. Go clean the toilet. You gossiping all day. if he paying all the bills, if he taking care of the household, why can't you cook for him? Wouldn't you want to make sure he cooked? Because if you don't cook for him and he paying all the bills, somebody gonna cook for him. Why wouldn't you want to cook for him if he making sure that he is providing and protecting you? Why wouldn't you want to cook for him? Why wouldn't you want to make sure your house clean for him? Make sure he had a clean house. Why wouldn't you? It's a lot of men got their wives and stuff so spoiled. Their wives might work, but they do whatever they want to do with their money, and he pay the bills. And I mean, that's just what a lot of men do. It's been happening for a long time. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But she's silly. If your husband gonna pay all the bills, why are you gonna go and spend your whole check? You never know when something might happen. You put your money up. You be stacking the money up. Okay. So if something go on, you can help him. But see, there's no wisdom being put into the atmosphere. None whatsoever. I mean, a lot of women don't understand that real men don't sit up and go word for word with a woman arguing. He might be a bitch, okay? He might be a sissy. Ain't no man gonna be arguing with no woman word for word. Baby, you don't want it, because it happens now. Everything you say to me, I'm gonna say back to you. I'm gonna argue with you as long as you can argue with me. Don't no damn men do no arguing with no women. You get around the real masculine men. I grew up around male cousins. They think it is beneath them to even be arguing with a woman. That ain't even on their level. That's true, Jay. I agree. Rayford says, I agree with what you said, but I think most women these days have masculine energy been used to doing everything, and that's major. Oftentimes when you get with a woman and she's been by herself and she's been taking care of herself for a long time, she might have masculine energy, because some women don't know when it's safe to just relinquish all of that, having to fend for myself and do everything for myself. It might take them a minute because they're so used to doing it. It becomes a problem when they just refuse to do it, especially when you know it's safe to do it. At this point, a God can send me a man that's his job now to do all of, to protect, do all of that. He gonna do this. I ain't. I think it's a. I think it's a damn shame now, because I mean, you can't just have a pair of pants when you get you a man and you still got to pay a yard man. He can't even go cut the grass. It's something wrong with that. I mean, me personally, I'm not, unless he crippled. And even if he is, he ought to be able to get hop his ass up on a lawnmower, get him a riding lawnmower, and he can move his arms to do the steering wheel thing. Shit, it's something wrong with that. Women are choosing wrong too, and then they have the nerve to get mad and talk about all men are no good when they chose the wrong men. They choosing these sorry jokers. He ain't no good. He won't even cut the grass. You should have got rid of him when you realized he went talking about he don't want to cut the grass because his hands gonna get dirty. You should have got rid of him. Okay. Aha boy says that's why the woman was always considered the backbone. She had it when the family needed a little glue, but the man always paid all the bills in the house, not half. But absolutely, absolutely, and she was wise with putting, because you never know when a person might get sick. I mean, if your husband is paying all the bills and stuff, you know, and you putting your money up, you're able to do more stuff. I mean, that's just what I think. That's what I believe. So when he said, "Baby, I want to, it's time for, I want to go take a vacation or something like that." Okay, you got a man that's taking care of you 24/7 all year round. Bitch, you better go book that trip. Okay, he pays all them bills. He makes sure that you taken care of, and you complaining. He been letting you do whatever you want to do with your check. You better be stacking it. When he say, "Baby, let's take a vacation," you better be booking it. Jimmy paid every bill in that house, and he take care of me. My husband say he want a vacation, and I'm booking it. I'm decking it out till we fly first class. Okay. But see, it ain't no wisdom being put into the atmosphere. A lot of these girls are letting men use them. They let them use them. Now it's income tax season. These girls ain't seen these dudes in a whole year. Okay. It's been happening like that forever. Okay. They got kids 11 and 12 years old here. These men, the same man been running game on them for 11, 12 years. He do the same thing every year. He leaves after he spent her income tax, and he comes back and start calling her around the end of November, around Thanksgiving time, because he want to get in good so he can get him a Christmas gift. Okay. So he know after Christmas, you going into income tax season, they start borrowing money off of their income tax and all of that. He come back around the same time every year so he can use her, and these girls are allowing it. It ain't that they don't know, they want to be a damn fool. Okay, she a fool. She don't even know she knows she want to be a fool. It's the difference in just being a fool because you're naive, and being a damn fool because you want to be one. Okay. So it's got to be some more wisdom as it relates to our community, because you only see women being disrespected really in the Black community, especially in the music. These boys can't even get a deal unless they're disrespecting women. A deal breaker for me. I don't. I hate. I hate a man that think that he could call me out of my name. I always hate him. Okay, I don't deal with men like that. They're so emotionally unstable when they get mad. The first go-to thing is to be disrespectful, especially to their very own women. So, in any other community, when these people put music out, whether it's the rock music, the Tejano, which is Mexican music, even the rap, any of that, you don't hear them disrespecting the women in their community. Like I said, the rock men, the rock men, when they be screaming and hollering with makeup and stuff, eyeliner and stuff. Hey, the Alabama hitter running all down their eyes and cheeks. But when you see them at these award shows, they look like freaks, but they got their wife and their children. They don't promote um they don't promote that anything, all none of that what they promote in our community, they don't promote in other communities. They promote the family unit in other communities. They promote being a baby mama and stuff in our and a baby daddy in our community. Right? So there's no wisdom being put into the atmosphere. And the people in our community just kind of fall right in line. Yeah, that's my baby daddy. Yeah, that's my baby mama. I'm be a baby mama. All that stuff. They ain't saying nothing about get you a husband, a good husband, not a pair of pants. Get you a good wife that knows how to take care of a household and that you can trust in helping to raise your kids right. It's not being promoted because people are not taught. Girls were taught from the time that they was little girls. They used to be trained and taught how to be a wife. That's why they was in the kitchen with mama and grandmama. They would clean up. Mama and grandmama taught them how to really gently clean, right? Because it was all a training so that they can carry on and run their own household one day to teach their kids how to do it and to know how to cook and stuff for their family. That's not being taught anymore. Not in the Black community. That's why, when you be over there with granddaddy and dad and them, granddaddy came, he was a shade tree mechanic. He stayed up under a car all day. His nails would be black. I don't care how many baths and showers he took, he couldn't get that dirt, that oil away from up under his damn nails. Okay. Because he stayed up under a car. And what he do, he'd have little JJ to come out there and get up under the car with him and show him what to do. That's how some of these boys knew how to change oil and stuff by the time they was 13, 14 years old, because they was trained so that they could know how to make money some kind of way. But when he brought his big belly ass away from up under that car, though, I bet you when he went and took that shower, he had a wife to make sure that food was on the table. I'm gonna tell you that right now. When he got through, he came from up under that car because Mama said dinner ready. He got his big belly ass away from up under that car, went and took a shower, and he had a hot meal sitting at that table. Oh my goodness. But stuff like that is not being promoted in our community anymore. I can make an argument that college affected our community household. Right, because we allowed them to take track. See, that's what the school board need to be doing. Lord, I should have ran for school board. Lord, why y'all, I'm going to run for school board. I want y'all to support me because I'm going to tell y'all something. I just thought about that. I need to run for school board, okay? Because what they did was they took the technical schools away so that they could consistently steal the money. That's the worst thing that we ever allowed to happen when they took shop and technical schools and VOTEC away. Because what was happening is, like I said before, everybody ain't meant to go to college. College, you go to college for 4 years. A lot of times you don't get no good job anyways. You just in debt. Okay. So they took away vocational schools where Black boys was going to vocational schools. By the time they came out of high school, they was going straight into business because they was learning how to fix cars and stuff. They knew how to do carpentry. The worst thing that we as the Black community could have ever did was allowed them to close vocational schools, but it was too many Black boys and girls that was getting out of school, graduating high school, going straight into business, becoming wealthy, and they snatched it right away, and we allowed them to do it. And you had a bunch of damn cuckabug heads that was elected, that was sitting on the school board and in leadership. Okay, whether it was the city council, the county, or whoever, we allowed them to do it. Okay. So that's why I say there has to be a renewal of the mind in our community. It's not going to get any better, okay, until we change our mindset. We don't have a choice if we're going to move forward. We don't have a choice if we're going to move forward. We get so caught up in our emotions. We be mad about what people say. Okay, we be getting mad about what people say. We put a lot of emotions into what people say that we don't like, and we be all up in arms. And folks, listen, I just think we get caught up in being worried about things that don't mean a hill of beans, y'all. We got bigger fish to fry. We do. We got bigger fish to fry. Okay, hold on, y'all. Y'all hit the like button. In Berkeley, California, where I was raised, Black folks had the Millionaire Club. They're owners of clubs, stores, cleaners, and we got to get back to that. I hated that term, baby mama. That's how I ended up staying in toxic marriage too long because I didn't want to be a baby mama. Woo. Yeah. And trust me, I'm not promoting staying in anything toxic because I understand people get emotional and they get married and they never should have been married. Okay. But I feel this way. I've always felt this way. If it ain't gonna work, you ought to be able to part just like you came together. I don't recommend staying in none toxic. There's a difference in trying to work something out and knowing when something is just dead and can't be resuscitated and moving on with your life. Because you'll mess around and spend too many years in a situation that you was never really even supposed to be in. If that heifer doesn't need a man, she wants a woman. I tell you. Lord have mercy. Lord, Lord, Lord. Let me see, y'all. Is my phone over here? Because it was just ringing. I'm going to open up the lines. If y'all want to call in, let's see. I'll be on for like 20 more minutes. If y'all want to call in, y'all can call in, okay? Don't call in with no foolishness. I'm not in the mood. I'm not even in the mood to cuss you out, okay? So if I ain't in the mood to cuss you out, that means I ain't in the mood for nothing, okay? So call in. The number is up on the screen. It's 901-667-0119. Kind of keeping in the realm of all of the things that we just talked about. Like I know we got into talking about, we could talk about that too, because we just talked about, what's going on in our community, the family structure. We're talking about that too, okay? But you can also, if you want to talk about what happened over at Lemoyne Owen or Shundale and Blac Youngsta, you can do that too if you want to keep, what we was just talking about, the family structure and what's going on in our community. We could talk about that too, but please don't bring up something we ain't talked about because I'm not in the mood. Okay, I'm not in the mood for that. He said it's being a spoiled, bougie brat, toxic. But I don't think it's toxic, Mr. Parker. I don't think that is toxic. I don't think so. Rose Flippin says, what I miss is the Black Panthers. Y'all, the number's up. It's over. It's 160 people up in here. So I know y'all in here, okay? So y'all can definitely call in, okay? You don't have to be afraid to call in. I appreciate all of the people, that was in the chat today. I was loaded with people in the chat today. I saw Too Pretty Miss Kitty, Mr. Parker, Rose Flippin, Rayford Williams, Jay, Hot Boy 23. Who else? Y'all, who else is in here? Come out of the bushes. I don't bite. I'm really a nice person. The Black Barbie, Too Pretty Miss Kitty, G Sup M, Jessup M. Did I say the Alabama hitter? Ayana. I'm going down the list, y'all, and seeing who I see. Joy Loves God. I saw Diane in here. I saw I Am She Johnson in here. I saw Little Miss Muffin. I saw McName Ace. I saw Kenny in here. The Real in here. A lot of those girls talking to more than one man, so they're not going to get the help they want. Yeah. Demetric is in here. There was a shooting over at Lemoyne Owen, and they labeled it as a mass shooting where 2 people had lost their life and 3 people are in critical condition. But it happened directly across the street. The Real is in here. It happened directly across the street from Lemoyne Owen College. Nothing is in here. Thank you for the $10. Nothing. Sorry, I miss you all again. Keep rolling, Miss T. Thank you for the $10 super sticker. And another, the Black Barbie sent in a $9.99 super sticker. I appreciate you guys so much for supporting the channel. It makes me so happy. Y'all keep running the likes up for me. Rochelle is in here. Right, T. I lost a decade to toxicity. Hey, Nika C. Wow. Sometimes we do that, Rochelle, because we don't want to let go because we be feeling like if I let this go, I'm going to get something, it's going to be worse. Sometimes that's how our mindset is, especially we have a lot invested in something. Sometimes it's not so easy. But once you make up your mind, you take that first step, God take the rest. Dang, I gotta run this live back and catch up. I bet it was all him, right, Ro? Hey, RX Chronicles. I just got off and caught the end of this. Can I get a yes? RX Chronicles. We was talking about a mass shooting that happened at Lemoyne College. Well, across the street from Lemoyne College. 2 people was hit. 3 are in critical condition. One of them ended up being Big Boogie's, a real good friend of Big Boogie's that was actually had lost his life. It happened in South Memphis, like I said, directly across the street from Lemoyne Owen College. One of that is a historical Black college, okay, private college, and we talked about Shundale Barnett, and we talked about Yes, the old Lamar. Yes, we talked about Shundale. We talked about Blac Youngsta. I was like, I wonder how their relationship is. Have their relationship been affected since they grew up in the same neighborhood? Okay, they're the same age, so they know each other. Okay, they're friends. Um. So yeah. Y'all run the likes up for me. I appreciate you all being in here. Like I said, if y'all want to support the channel, you can hit the super sticker or the super chat. Okay. So far, I don't know why the two not showing up. There was a goal of 10 stickers. So far, we have 2. I appreciate that. The Black Barbie and nothing. Demetri Caldwell says Blac Youngsta in trouble. Yeah, Demetri, he in trouble. He is. He's in trouble. Too Pretty Miss Kitty said exactly. Y'all keep running the likes up for me, okay? Keep running up the likes. Keep running them up until you can't run them up no more. The likes are, oh yeah, that's dope for sure. The Alabama Hill, they showed out today. I appreciate that. Y'all really showed out today with that like button. I appreciate that so much. Y'all absolutely rock. And I be loving it when the people come out of the bushes and kind of congregate with us. I mean, you don't have to hide in the bushes. I be happy when people come out and congregate and all of that good stuff, right? When people come out and congregate and all of that good stuff. She want more likes than viewers. The likes of 200. Well, Mr. Parker, she got them tonight. I got them both tonight, Mr. Parker. Oh my God. Thank you, RX Chronicles. I be in the cut watching. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate the super chat so much. Y'all really cutting up tonight. We're about to make our goal. Let's see. The Black Barbie did a $9.99 super sticker. Nothing did a $10 super sticker, and RX Chronicles did a $5 super sticker. So I appreciate that so much. If we get our goal tonight, I'm probably gonna cry. Because really it's saying we have 2 out of 3, but we really have 2 out of 10, but we really have 3 already. We really have 3. Tomorrow we're going to, this is what I was going to tell you all for everybody that have memberships. Of course, all of the exclusives and stuff goes into the platinum. But so what I'm gonna start doing with the bronze is that I'm changing it with the bronze and the gold. So with the bronze, we do the bronze will join in because I'm gonna start doing more lives behind the wall. Oh my God, Mitch, thank you so much. I'm usually in the bushes when I can be. Thank you so much for the $10 super sticker. I'm glad that you came out of the bushes. Listen, I be so happy that's what I be telling people. I wonder who's in the bushes. Y'all come out. Thank you for the $10 super sticker. I got all these chocolatey cute girls in my chat. Y'all know we chocolate, but all women, regardless of what their skin tone is beautiful. Don't get me, don't be getting me wrong or whatever. But y'all know I'm chocolate, So I be wanting the chocolate gang to step out too. Chocolate and cute. Joe Loves God says, and thank you very much for the super sticker. He said, be careful. Be careful. Why, Mr. Parker? Hey, Joe Loves My 3. Thank you, Exposing the Truth. I'm happy that you're on the channel. Oh my God. Look who we shook out of the bushes. Alabama hitter. Alabama hitter. Look at who we shook out of the bushes. Jeff Lee. I haven't seen you in here in a long time, Jeff Lee. Welcome. I'm glad you came out of the bushes today. I had not seen you in a long time. Nika C. Tam, I will be at work listening, and we're not supposed to have our phone, so I'll be sneaking. Okay. All right. Nika C. Jai Loves My 3 says hospital was off the chain today. What happened at the hospital, Jai Loves My 3? I saw She Johnson in here today. I said, all my people was in here today. I still haven't seen New to You. I'm gonna have to go and find New to You. Because when I don't see people in here in a while, I have to go looking for them to make sure they're okay. I saw Magnane Mason here today. Magnane Mason, that's my little son. I thought that he was saying, and I'm glad that Kenny clarified that, because I was looking at somebody I was glancing at somebody had titled that Shundale Barnett turned himself in and got the money. I thought that's what Magnane Ace was talking about. I thought that's what he was saying, but he was saying that he got the money off of Straight Drop. Absolutely 100%. Yes, I believe that 100%. He is absolutely right. I gave you a shout out 2 days in a row on my video. Thank you, the Alabama hitter. I appreciate that so much. The Alabama hitter. Hitter, I was looking at that video you did on Honeycomb Bracy the other day. I like that video. They I think the name of it was they trying to bury him alive or something like that. I think that's what the video was titled. They trying to bury Honeycomb Brazy alive or something like that. I like that video. Boy, be quiet. Be quiet, Roscoe. Help Tamara to reach his super sticker goal. Only 7 more. Y'all, where's Cypress at? That's who hasn't been in here tonight. Did Cypress come in here tonight? Exposing the Truth. You asked me, have I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that video. I haven't seen it. I've been hearing people talk about it, but I haven't seen it yet. Have y'all seen it? I haven't seen it. John Loves My 3 says it's so sad, 2 deceased and 1 young lady. I've been hearing people talk. What's up, Gray Face? And that I was getting ready to say too. I haven't seen Gray Face in here tonight. Hey, Gray Face, anything going on? Anything I need to know about that I don't know about yet? Gray Face be knowing. Gray Face be knowing. Oh Lord. Now I've been here. I gave you a shout out on a video I'm posting tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker, I like that video you did on the Alaskan, talking about Alaskan cruises. I like that. I like that video a lot. Great Face, is there anything that's going on that that I need to know about that I don't know about? Hey, Edward Potts. Dara says, whoever the woman was had that wet. Oh, thank you, Robert, for the cash app. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Jesus. Yeah, I guess I don't need to look at it. I don't think I need to look at it. The Alabama hitter said Shundale got a Olin Mills mugshot. That boy ain't have a care in the world. He said Great Face Hagerman. Great Face not Hagerman. Great Face just tapped in. Great Face just tapped in because Great Face be knowing stuff. He said, I've been out of touch all day, been in meetings. I got a lot of catching up to do. Okay. Hold on, y'all. He said, let me call my street partners. I'm telling y'all, if I miss it, Great Face gonna know. He gonna catch it. He gonna know. He don't miss nothing because he be seeing some stuff that he be knowing. Great Face, I'm gonna send you an email because you said something. Great Face, you said something yesterday that that I wanted to ask you a question about, but I just don't want to ask you a question on here. I'm gonna send you an email. He said, "Where's Diane at?" She was in here earlier. Dub JJ says it's good to see you laughing and in a good mood. Stop letting people get you off your swear. That's true, Dub JJ. I feel happy when it's I love it when I can laugh and have fun and everybody is on their grown folk stuff and we could just have fun. That's what I be wanting to do. You know, I don't be having issues with people having their own opinions about stuff in here. Like I said, we just agree to disagree and go on, and we could laugh and have fun and have good dialogue and conversation. That's all I ever wanted. If you ain't have that Olin Mills, you ain't shit at here to Olin Mills. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, Olin Mills ain't. I think Olin Mills still in business over at JC Penney's. I think they still take pictures over there at JC Penney's. I'm surprised J.C. Penney's ain't even gone out of business. He said they gave you the fruitiest poses. That was like forever ago. That was like forever ago. Olin Mills. So anyway, y'all. So do y'all think that Blac Youngsta and Shundale Barnett gonna remain friends? I wonder if their friendship is still intact right about now. He says back straight, chin down. Now give me a oh Lord. Edward Potts says, all good, Mr. Parker. This new job got been MIA. Nika, you don't think that it's gonna mess up their friendship? Be quiet, Roscoe. Yeah, Great Face. They grew up in the same neighborhood. Yeah. And I don't mean when I say the same neighborhood, I don't mean like one end of South Memphis, the other end of South Memphis. They grew up down the street from each other in the same neighborhood. You could walk to their houses, so from each other's houses. About 2 minutes from each other. Be quiet. And I'm not playing. So that's what I was saying. I was just wondering. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. He says, what breed of dogs are those? He says, so if your friend told on you and got you a life sentence, would you mess up you guys' relationships? Do you think he would ever use his jailhouse comments? I don't know if he told on him. I'm wondering. I don't know. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. It's a Yorkie, GMF. It's a Yorkie, and I'm sick of him too. I tell you, I'm tired of him. I'm so tired of him. I don't know what to do. Don't y'all hear him? Woo! Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. 3. Hold on, y'all. Nothing but smooth sailing. Cherry said forever. I know he's spoiled though. I'm gonna tell y'all how he's so spoiled. When my Yorkie had them puppies. Yes, they need a lot of attention. See, he was the oldest, but he moved slow. Okay, so he was real timid and all of that. So when he was when my Yorkie had them Yorkies, I was supposed to sell them, and then I sold 2 of them, and then I cried like a baby and couldn't sell the rest of them. And I tried to get the man that bought the last one to bring him back to me, and I would give him his money back, but he wouldn't do it. And so I said I wasn't gonna breed her no more because it hurts because you get so attached to him. So because he was slow, he was still crawling on his belly, and the other puppies had started walking and all of that. I would put him on my shoulder and pet him on his back and rock him like he was a baby. He would lay his head on my shoulder and I would rock him all day. And now he barks all the time now. Cause I can't put him on my shoulder and burp him and rock him like he a baby and rock him to sleep and stuff. So now he just barks and barks and barks all the time about to run me crazy. Okay, I can't. He about to run me crazy. So I think I did that to him. Right when I think I spoiled him. That's what I think. I think that I spoiled him. Okay. Listen, y'all, I had every intention on selling them. Let me tell y'all what happened. So I got a full-blooded Yorkie, right? So one of my sisters had posted on Facebook one day, one of my half sisters, my daddy daughter, she was posted on Facebook. She's got a toy Yorkie, a miniature toy Yorkie. So she posted on Facebook that she was getting ready to sell her Yorkie. So I called her. I was like, what's going on? Why are you selling him? And she was crying. So I'm getting ready to divorce my husband. So I got to move in with my mama. She said, I can't bring him. I really wish I could find somebody to keep him. I said, I'll keep him. I said, don't sell your toy Yorkie. I'll keep him for you. How long is it going to take you to find somewhere? 3 months. I ended up having him for a year. Okay. And I almost didn't give him back. But anyway, one day I was sitting at home and I didn't know about when dogs went into heat because she had a boy. So I didn't know anything about that. I just know that his thing would get real long and big. I remember the first time I saw it, I didn't know that he was in heat. And I looked at him and y'all, it was just terrible. And it had got real long. And I said, because I thought he had gotten a deformity had came up over him. So, anyways, I didn't know that when he stretched out like that, that means that he was wanting to have do his thing. He was wanting my Yorkie. So I started keeping them separated. And so one day I let him out and I was looking at TV and wasn't paying no attention. I was like, dog, where them Yorkies at? and I heard some. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "Get up here!" And when they came up here, they ran up here together, and y'all, they was butt to butt. So I had never seen nothing like that. I didn't know what was going on because I was like, "What's going on? How come every time she moved, he moved?" They was butt to butt. Oh my God, I started screaming to the top of my lungs, right? And so Mr. Parker, stop. And so then I called my mama. I was like, "It's something going on with these dogs. They butt to butt. They stuck together." And she said, "Oh God, I think they breeding or something." So then she called my cousin. And so my cousin Andre was like, that means that they was breeding and she pregnant. If they stuck together, she definitely gonna have a baby. And so I took her to the vet, and the vet was like, it's five puppies in there, full-blooded Yorkies. And so she was like, he's a miniature toy Yorkie, and she's a regular standard Yorkie. So they could come out. They're not going to be any bigger than her, but you might look up and have some miniature Yorkies. And sure enough, I ended up, one of my Yorkies is a miniature toy Yorkie, like his dad. So I sold two of them. The last one I sold to one of the officers that I used to work with. And I cried like a baby. I called him back. I said, "Come and get your money. I want my puppy back." And he was like, "Please don't take him back. My wife is," I said, "You ain't had him but a day. I want my puppy back." He said, "You got all them puppies over there." I said, "I'm keeping every one of them." I cried like a baby. I said, I want my puppy back." He said, "Please don't do that to my wife. I can't." I said, "You can come and get your money. I want my puppy back." And he said, "Please, my wife is attached to it and she won't let me bring it back. I had a fit." But he sent me pictures and stuff of him and all of that. The other Yorkie was a baby when he was sold, so I wasn't so attached to him. But the last one I sold, I was attached to him. I'd had him for like 4 months. I had raised him and all of that, so I wanted him back. He was bad. I loved him. I really wish that I had sold the one that do all this barking because he was so quiet. I felt like I needed to keep him because I felt like he was not as advanced as the other ones. But I wish I had sold him all that barking he do. Now I wish I had not sold none of them. I wish I could have kept all of them because I love them all. Had us in the chat scared. Yeah. Oh, y'all listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. My chat stuck with me on that delivery though. She said had us scared because we thought something was bad was happening just to find out they was humping. Listen, when she went into labor and all of that, my members, I'm talking about my subscribers, helped me. I was scared when I was scared to go over there near her. So my subscribers was helping me, telling me to keep her calm. They had to, when she got ready to go in labor, they had to keep me calm. I was screaming. I was scared. Okay. But I think I did good. I had to deliver them babies. I had to cut the cord and all of that. It was, if it ever happened again, I would be better. I think I'm a breeder. I think I want to breed her one more time so that I'm going to sell the puppies this time. I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to sell them. I promise I'm going to sell them. And they got to be sold by the time they're 6 weeks old, because if by the time they get to 8 weeks, I'm not going to want to sell them. And I can't have all those puppies around my house. So if I breeded her again with Riley, would y'all buy the puppies? Would y'all buy the puppies before they got to be 2 or 3 months old? Because then I'm not gonna want to sell them. Oh Lord, I deliver my litters, but the mom does all the work. Really, she bites off the cord and eats the sack. Really? She probably would have bit off the cord, and I was just shaking and crying. I mean, she probably could have did it all on her own. I probably should have just left her alone. Mm-hmm. I think I want to breed her again. I think I'm gonna breed her again and sell the puppies. I'm gonna sell all of them this time. I don't care how cute they are, or I'm gonna make sure that I sell them. 2,500. That's how much I'm selling them for. 2,500. It's income tax time too. So if she got pregnant now, she would have the baby. Um, she would have the puppies around the same time she did last year, around March. Reginald, we just talking about everything. I promise. I guess we need to get back on topic, huh? Mr. Parker says, they say when Gotti was born, he headbutted his own umbilical cord. He sure got a big head, don't he? He sure got a big head. Y'all hit the like button for me. Um, but I truly hope I'm getting back to like this Doss situation. As far as what's going on now, Shundale Barnett, all of his charges have been dropped and stuff. And I sincerely hope those that was now. I guess there's a lot of question about whether Shundale Barnett's charges should have been dropped or whatever. Of course, we know that Shundale Barnett did not take part in the unaliving. He did not actually. What he did was he did an accessory after the fact. At the very most, that's probably be quiet. That's probably what he would have ended up being charged with, but they didn't charge him. They didn't even charge him with that. They dropped everything. Okay. Now I really hope that these young men like Jamarcus and Shundale Barnett and all of these persons, I really hope that in the near future or in the future, that I hope that they've learned a lesson, right? From participating in things or allowing people to pull you into stuff, right? That could ultimately be what's the word that I'm looking for? That is not conducive to your livelihood, right? Trying to be loyal and stuff to the wrong people, whether they are relatives or not. Because you can love relatives, but say the risk is too high. I can't get myself tied up in this. And there's looking at like Jamarcus. Hey, I could tell that Jamarcus still had a love for his brother, and he hated to do what he did. He hated to do that, but that was something that his brother pulled him in. Now, Jamarcus could have said no, right? But sometimes we get caught up in being loyal to our loved ones, and it's not conducive to our livelihood. Jamarcus had his custody of his child, so hey, he chose his child over being loyal to ultimately to his brother, right? Which is what he should have did. But now I can remember a time that if it had been me and I knew that I pulled my sister or my brother into something, they wouldn't have had to defend themselves, because I would have been the one to step up and say, look, my brother didn't do nothing. I'll tell my part. Let my brother go. My brother ain't had nothing to do with this. Let him go. Okay? But, you know, people don't do that. They want you, you know, they want you to go to they'll pull you into stuff, and then they'll want you to go to the gutter with them to protect them and forget everybody else, like your kids and stuff. So I hope that these young men be quiet. I hope that these young men, now that his charges and stuff has been dropped, you know, I don't know if he's involved in anything else at this point. You never know in this Doss case. I hope that this is a life, definitely. Be quiet. I hope that this is definitely a life lesson for him. For all of them, really, that's still on the outside. She said, go get Riley. Black, he is why duct tape was invented. That little intro. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I got some work I gotta do, but I enjoyed being on here with you all today. I really did. I enjoyed being on here with everybody. I got a discovery I gotta look over. Here's the thing about, I don't mind looking over discoveries, but normally when I get a discovery, it's no less than like 160 some pages, right? So I'm like trying to read it and go over some stuff on it. So I'm gonna do that. It's 9:30, child. I don't know how long that's gonna last. I might have to get up in the morning and finish reading it, because I gotta be in court early. Look, stop. I gotta be in court early in the morning. So, well, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I need to know just enough so I don't look crazy, right? Because one thing about them judges, they will eat you alive. Okay. Anyway, y'all, hope you have a great non-angry sport-free day tomorrow. I got a full day tomorrow. I gotta be in court. I gotta go do a visitation in the jail, and then I gotta get out. I gotta be out in the field for the rest of the day. So I got a long day tomorrow. Anyway, y'all, I enjoyed y'all though. I enjoyed you all. I want you all to please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. I love you guys. Y'all be safe. Let's say a prayer before we get off here. Dear God, I just thank you for all the people that was on this live. I ask that you touch and shield and protect everyone that was on this live that had pure intentions. Okay. To include myself, touch their families, touch my family, keep us all safe from any evil ones, any evil thoughts, any evil people that had evil thoughts that was looking in on this live. We rebuke every curse that was spoken, every evil thought that was thought against us. We send it back to the sender. No weapons formed against any of us shall prosper. Any lying tongue that tries to rise up against any of us that meant well will be condemned. I ask God to go before you tomorrow as you go to work. If you have any difficult bosses or employees or co-workers on your job, I ask God to go before you to touch the hearts of those that need to be touched, so that when you get there, peace will already be dwelling in the room. Okay? I love you all. It has been an absolute pleasure. I'll talk with you later.